In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a bass like this. Now we're going to use Serum 2 to make this bass, and this bass is part of my Neuro DMB pack. So if that interests you, I'll leave a link down below to grab that. So you might recognize that melody from the Camo Krooked and Mefjus remix of Breathe. Let's recreate it on here on the melody first, and then we'll create it in Serum. So let's start by grabbing an A sharp, and then we're going to go down to an A and then a G sharp. It sounds like this. And then it goes into that crazy other basses afterwards. So first let's go to oscillator A, and we want to grab a basic shapes and turn this to wavetable position 4, which is a square wave. We're then going to turn it down 1 octave, so we get this. And then we're going to turn the round off and turn the level down to around about 59%. Now we're going to turn on oscillator B, and we're going to do the same thing where we go basic shapes, but this time we're going to put +4 semitones. Going to go to wave to position 4 again, get that square wave, turn the round off, and this time turn the level up to max. Now let's come to the noise setting, and we're going to leave it on this one and just turn it down to around about 15%. Let's now come to filter 1, and we're going to go to misc and select the reverb setting. Going to turn A and B on, so the filter is running through oscillator A and oscillator B. Let's turn this cutoff up to 1161. And let's turn this res up to about 23%. And now we get this. Now let's create a little bit of a wobble in the bass. And we can do this by putting LFO1 on the fin here. So if we listen to it now, you can see that's changing the pitch in this shape here. Let's turn this down. We don't want this to be this much though. So let's turn this down to about 59%. And then we can turn the rate up to get it to go more frequently. And we get that cool effect. Now let's go to the effects tab and add some more elements. So first let's add a hyperdimension just to make it a bit more wide, but only subtly. So 5% on here, 15% on here, 15% on here. Now let's add a distortion. We're going to use the tube distortion, and then we're going to put this up to 74%. We start to get the sound coming through now. Now let's add a compressor, multiband. Let's bump up the gain just a little bit, and then let's turn the below up, let's turn the lows up, and let's turn the highs up. This is just going to add some oomph to the track. And there you go, you can see it starting to come out and sound really nice now. But now we need to add some more post-processing that we can't add in Serum 2. So let's add this to channel 21, which is where I always put my first bass on the project template. Link down below if you want to grab this project template. It's super helpful for organizing your projects. And let's look at first OTT. So OTT is the first one on. This is on 100% depth, 100% time. And I've just adjusted these to taste along here. And we get that awesome sound. We then want to bring it out even more with Pro MB, and this is like a multi-band compressor. So if you don't have Pro MB, you can just use the basic FL one or the Ableton one. And what you want to do is boost around 1390 Hertz. I've done 8 dB here. And then I've got the low crossover at 695, the high crossover at 2782. Then I've done one in the high range as well at 9319. The low crossover is 4659 Hertz. The high crossover is 18,638. And now this sounds like this. You hear it just sounds a lot more clean on the ear. Now we want to get rid of the low end because we're going to add in a sub separately just to get more low end energy. So we've done a 142. We've done a high pass filter. You can see here. And then we've got a Pro L, and this is just making sure the levels are maxing out, because we're mixing loud for this track. So we turn it down slightly. So that sounds good. And then finally, we've got a bit of reverb on. So this is coming to reverb here at 60%. And then on here, we've got a Valhalla room on these settings. So just a small decay and mix, and then an EQ cutting out any lows to mids. So we get this. Just adds more width and another layer to the bass. So now let's look at that sub that we're adding below it. So I've got the sub here. This is what the sub bass looks like. And when they're both playing together, you hear how much energy that gives to the bass. So this bass is coming in actually at 0 dB here. I've got an EQ the other way around with a low pass filter on it at like 220. And this is this shape. So this is from the jump up pack. It's just a sine wave on here. And then we've drawn on this for bin 3 at 71% to create this shape. So you literally just go like this. So look at it on the EQ. You can see the two frequencies coming through there. There's even a little third one at the bottom there. And this has just got an EQ and compressor on it. Now, it depends on the mix down. You might want to turn the sub down a little bit. So it comes in -3. It just depends on your track. So then let's listen to this with some drums on it. And of course, you can try different melodies as well. It seems to work well in this G to A sharp range. So for example, we could have like a G. I think that sounds better actually. So let me just quickly make a melody. I'll be right back. So I've made this melody here. Let's listen to this one. And also, if you want to keep progressing this sound and create more unique stuff, you can change things like the other semitones. So you could put this to like +7 here. Put this to like -2. You could like add some unison. You could even change the wavetable position. So you could go like more like this. And you just got to keep experimenting basically. And then you can also change like the misc on here. So you could go for like 4-man. Could add like this one. Get like something like this. You just got to be careful about cleaning it up as well. Like it can sound a little bit messy at some point, and you got to just like go around the post-processing and try and figure out how to improve it. And you get the idea. Experiment, try and come up with something unique. You got the base layer to work with. Now hopefully you can create something cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed my way of teaching, then make sure to check out my Music Production Academy, link down below. Get the Neuro DMB pack if you like these kind of sounds and want loads more. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, why not watch this video here where I make more Neuro DMB sounds on Serum 2, and you can take your sound design skills to the next level.